Hi, everybody. I'm Allison Eckert, and today we are going to be talking about Beetlejuice the musical. You can tell I'm all excited. I got my Beetlejuice shirt on. I saw Beetlejuice back September 10th, 2022. Due to its incredible fan base, uh, Beetlejuice was able to have a second life, which is kind of ironic considering it's all about, being dead and stuff, at the Marriott Theater, which is where I saw it in September. And I think the one thing that not only is it a well created musical and a wonderfully crafted show, but the second production, specifically the production I saw at the Marriott Theater, what it knew really well is it knew its audience and its fan base, and um, it catered to them. It really was. The entire production is a love letter to die-hard fans of the cult classic Beetlejuice from the 80s. I walked into the theater, which of course I'm greeted by this wall. Of all the fan art. That's like a thank you to all the fans for giving them second life, which is really, really cool. I have my picture taken with that. And you walk in and you just see memorabilia, all from the movie. You sit down, you take your seat. There's an incredible light show going on, and you've got this marquee that says Beetlejuice. You feel like you're sitting in Dante's Inferno room. It's really cool. Immediately you are transported into that world. And from the time the curtain opens to the time it closes, you are on this roller coaster ride of just fun entertainment. It is so well done. The designing of the stage and the set is incredible. They literally recreate the house inside and use lighting to, at one point it looks like a rickety old house with Barbara and Adam at the beginning when they're creating their house. And then, eventually by the time Beetlejuice takes it over, it's black and white and it's painted. And Delia's had her way with the entire house. And it's like a completely different place. And that's due to just like all the lighting and the projections that is going on. So scenically and design wise, the show is incredibly beautiful and just like intent like always blows your mind. Like I was just amazed at what was going to happen next with the scenes and the lighting, which was really cool. Another thing that I think Beetlejuice does incredibly well, I think it is incredibly well written and funny. Not only is the music punchy and upbeat and electronic, but it also kind of does a really good job of blending. Uh, it blends like this wacky funhouse music, but also has these wonderful like Broadway moments of powerful ballads, but like not like the boring ballads of like classic musicals. Like it's updated in a way, but still powerful, such as Home is a big hitter. Uh, the It also has the classics Deo, Jump in the Line, which they are true. They sound exactly like the versions that happened in the movie, but they're sung by the cast, which is a really cool, interesting mix that they do. I think that does a really cool job and kind of brings you into the new Broadway version of this play. But all the original score and songs are beautiful. There's really fun, upbeat, crazy things like The Fright of Their Life and The Whole Being Dead thing, which is the show opener, that just immediately brings you in, and it celebrates the ensemble, highlights their voices. Uh, it's really well written in that way. Also, a thing that it also has very interesting moments of classic Broadway, like showmanship. Like specifically the song, That Beautiful Sound. It has a dance break, and there's moments where you're like, oh yeah, we're in a Broadway show. It's not just a fun house. Like I felt like I was watching a legit Broadway show, which it is, but it harkened back to that. There's also a whole lot of jokes that I feel like the Broadway community and theater people in general just get. You feel in on the joke. He talks about like soliloquies and the whole like we have a dance break and like if this album's going to keep playing whether or not like the song's going to keep going whether you die during the show, just a whole bunch of things that like you feel like you're in on the joke. And as a person who is really into theater, specifically musical theater, I appreciate that because I feel like I'm a part of the production. So yeah, so those were a couple of my thoughts on Beetlejuice the musical. Unfortunately, it did close in January 8th, 2023, but it is on tour across America right now. So if you have the opportunity to go and see Beetlejuice, like get your tickets. It will be the most fun you have ever had. You will have a blast. It will be a great time. And it is truly, I can say it is truly a show unlike any other that I've ever seen. It's a really unique experience, but it leans into the wackiness and the cult following of Beetlejuice the movie, but it also has those basic Broadway and musical elements that we look for as people who enjoy musical theater, that you'll see it and you'll be like, "Oh yeah, this is totally worth going out and seeing." So yeah, go see it. Thanks for listening to me ramble about my love of Beetlejuice, and I will see you guys next time.